I'm Charlotte Lewis, Gang Intervention Specialist for the Dallas Independent School District, and I will be your host for this video. The main purpose of this video is to provide gang awareness and education in assisting schools and parents in recognizing, identifying, and addressing warning signs that are common among kids involved in gang activities. First, let's define what is a gang. According to the Texas Penal Code, Section 7101, criminal street gang involves 3 or more individuals having identifying signs or symbols or an identifying leadership who continuously or regularly associate in the commission of criminal activities. Gangs are made up of different levels of membership, one being leadership, determine at what level of criminal activity the gang will function. Hardcore, sometimes referred to as OG, original gangster, older gang members, and are in for life. Associate gangster have made a personal commitment and strive to recognition as a hardcore member. Fringe member has not made a commitment, so he or she drifts in and out of the gang. Wannabes, not actually gang members, view gangs as an exciting place to be, so they take on many of their traits. Cliques or sets, group that gravitate around one or more hardcore gang members. Female gang members make up only a small percentage of the number of gang members identified. They are initiating the gang the same as male gangs and can be just as dangerous and organized. Research shows that recruitment into the gang usually starts in the middle school, although kids from the elementary level have also been recruited. Kids as young as 7 years old have engaged in gang activities and are used by the older gang members to commit crimes. You might ask, why would a child join a gang? It's important to be aware of what our children may be getting from a gang. Gangs often represent a sense of identity, family, belonging, and power. Many kids join for recognition, excitement, money, attention, love, protection, peer pressure, and family tradition. It is important to be aware of not only why children join gangs, but also to be aware of the activities that might indicate that gangs are active at our schools.
My name is David Garcia. I'm the Gang Intelligence Specialist for DISD Police and Security Services. I work very closely with Officer Charlotte Lewis in addressing gang issues on our school campuses and in our communities. Primarily, I compile and evaluate intelligence for gang-related matters throughout the district. The foundation for my analysis is a mathematical formula that I have designed to assess the severity of gang incidents on each of the district's campuses. This formula measures many variables, including gang-related crimes, school climate, student enrollment data, violence factors, and anecdotal input from teachers and students. Evaluation of this data helps to direct resources of intervention and prevention to the schools and students who have the greatest needs. Additionally, I maintain a database of students who have varying levels of gang involvement. The graffiti database that I've compiled includes examples of numerous gang identification signs and symbols found throughout the district. Generally, students that are involved in gangs will display their association in some form. Gang members often display their affiliation or allegiance through clothing, obsession with particular colors, tattoos or bodily markings, and hand signs or graffiti that is displayed in your community or neighborhood. Graffiti can also be visible in their possessions, such as notebooks, clothing, shoes, hats, etc. While learning to recognize that aspects of such displays can yield gang-related information, it is important to understand that not all graffiti and tattoos are related to gangs. Other signs of gang affiliation include one or more of the following: association with known gang members, a change in personality or attitude, frequent or increasing discipline management problems, withdrawal from family, and unexplained injuries.
Gang intervention and prevention on our school campuses is a targeted goal of the district. There are a number of services available to your schools to assist your needs. One being the Youth Action Centers in all secondary and high schools, assist in maintaining safety and security for school campuses. Elementary schools are also assisted by Youth Action Centers as well. Youth Action officers should take a lead role in providing support and guidance in combating gang activities on their campuses. They should assist in identifying hotspots on their campuses and help with establishing coverage for areas identified. Crime Stoppers has proven to be very effective in combating crimes on our school campuses through student involvement. If you are interested in starting a school Crime Stopper program at your school, you can call 972-925-3700 for more information. Another great resource for services involves the Student Support Team. This is a team of trained educators who work together on a collaborative basis to uncover the underlying reasons that a student is experiencing academic or behavioral difficulties and to assemble practical, classroom-friendly interventions to address those problems.
Hello, I am Truman Thomas, Coordinator of Student Support Teams with the Dallas Independent School District. Student support teams function on every campus to provide support to individual students who need additional academic, emotional, or behavioral interventions. The SST consists of 3 stages. Stage 1 involves activities by teachers, nurses, and counselors to address the students' needs. The needs of many students are met at this stage and continue to progress academically and experience no further difficulties. Students who are not successful at Stage 1 are formally staffed at Stage 2. These students need more intensive services from collective knowledge of teachers, parents, counselors, and other personnel. Stage 2, the Student Support Team gathers additional information and pulls together master teachers, other professional staff, and the parents to create and implement a more individualized plan of interventions for that student. This may include assistance with academics, counseling, or a behavioral intervention plan to redirect the student. At this point, it is extremely important to capture as much accurate information as possible through the use of the referral forms and other relevant data. The intent at this stage is to address whatever difficulties are causing a student to be unsuccessful and provide the tools and interventions to get this student back on track to staying in school and being successful. Many of the students who turn to gangs do so because of barriers to learning that make the classroom setting unrewarding to them. The SST can assist those students in recapturing the positive aspects of their education. Should a student need even more intensive services, the student moves to Stage 3. Students are referred from Stage 3 to in-district and outside of district programs. Samples of the internal resources are youth and family centers, special education assessment, and alternative placements.
Referrals for services through non-disciplinary alternative programs and psychological services have been great resources. The psychological services staff address any problems of an emotional or behavioral nature considered moderate to severe. This includes student support team referrals, assistance with high-risk suicide and violence assessments, as well as crisis response. Also, the district contracts with outside vendors to provide services for our schools and parents. I would like to present these vendors, who are Alfonso Herrera and Reverend Omar Jawar, who will share information about their program.
I am Alfonso Herrera, founder and CEO of Herrera & Associates and the Positive Passage Program, which has been in existence for 11 years. The Positive Passage Program is a firm that specializes in providing gang prevention and intervention services, which include the following components: gang demystification, which is also called classroom-by-classroom approach, in which we cover an entire grade level by providing answers to a lot of the myths that surrounds the youth gang issues. We address the myths of gang recruitment, initiation, and gang life. Gang awareness. We provide parents and staff training on gang awareness that offers a view of the gang culture as it pertains to specific schools and areas of the city of Dallas. We provide gang prevention and intervention that assists parents with specific issues regarding their child. The Positive Passage Program, also called the 3Ps, is an 8-week program designed to intervene in the life of a youth that is associated or in direct contact with gang culture. We conduct home visits that provide direct contact with parents in order to support and assist in the youth and family in correcting negative social behaviors, faulty thoughts, ideas, or perceptions. We provide crisis intervention with a hands-on approach to help families who are in need of a specific service.
Hello, my name is Reverend Omar Jawa, and I am Executive Director and founder of Vision Regeneration. This program was created in 1997 out of a need to address and service our at-risk youth. Vision Regeneration is a youth mobilization program that targets the most at-risk students who are gang involved. Our staff involves ex-gang members and ex-offenders and other people who are influential in the community. All staff is screened and is required to engage in a 12-week program to be fully employed with the Vision Regeneration Company. This approach has been considered to be very unique due to the nature of gang issues. We have made a commitment to using this approach, which has proven to be very effective. Because of the background and life experiences of our staff, they have been able to make a deeper and authentic connection with these individuals who are involved in gang-related activities. Our goal is to get the gang members to see that this culture is destructive and to move these youth to a new and healthier peer relationship and to see new visions. We have been assigned to work closely with a number of students who are in need of our services in several DISD schools. Not only do we work with these students while in school, we also work closely with the family to assist them in getting their child back on the right track. We also target the neighborhoods where much of this type of attitude and behavior breeds. Our goal is to change the climate of the neighborhood by seeking out the most influential person or leader in that neighborhood. Not only does building a positive relationship with these individuals allow my staff to exercise mobility, freedom, and safety in the neighborhood, it also gets them involved in assisting our program in accomplishing our goals.
What can schools do to help solve gang issues that might arise on our campuses? Acknowledgement is the first step in providing a safe environment for our students. We too often focus on image or being labeled as opposed to doing what we need to do to assure our campus safety. Assess gang influence before you can begin to find solution to the problem. You have to first understand it. Determine the degree of gang activity on your campus and then determine the condition or contributing factor to your gang issues. Act with a plan. Send a clear message. Zero tolerance for gang activity. Immediately clean up graffiti after picture taking. Encourage your campus staff to be team players in combating gang activities on your campus. Create ways to reward them for their efforts. Schools and the community need the support of the parents in addressing gang problems. Here are some actions parents can take to help their child avoid gang involvement at home. First, you can be a good observer. Watch closely for negative influences. Learn real names of your child's friends and take the time to meet their parents. Set clear limits and follow through with the discipline if they break the rules. Teach your child decision-making skills. Help them make the right choice. Build self-esteem by recognizing what they are good at and support it. It is never too early to start. Give them positive values and team up with other parents who share similar values. Here are some tips for parents to help their child succeed at school. Impress upon their child the importance of school and good grades. Spend quality time with your child. Get involved with your child's school activities. Encourage good study habits and listen to your children. Communicate with them about their concerns and fears. If we are to adequately address our issues with gangs on our school campuses, we all have to get involved. If you are concerned about gang activity on your campus or students involved in gangs, we are here to help.
For more information, please contact Charlotte Lewis or David Garcia at 214-932-5627.